Hello guys, I'm back with another video, and in today's video I'm going to be looking at a 3 vs 3 training battle. And this battle you are going to be seeing the effectiveness of Thor, especially when it is masked, and then when playing the strategy of Thor as a confederation player or bombers as a resistance player. There is a series of gameplay you need to go through before you can achieve perfection. Yes, even if the enemy is stronger or your enemy is weaker, there's a pattern of gameplay that you are going to play that is going to be making you losing the battle or already lose the battle. Well, for starters, every player that has the mindset of playing Thor or using the strategy of Thor in battle, that player must have a very good upgrade on their defensive building, because a player that is playing bomber strategy, that player must be playing the camping. So and the camper always depend on defensive building, or they always play indoors. They always play indoors for a long time in the battle, or almost long all the battle. So as the battle is unfolding, you will notice that the three resistance player, they actually did not plan to go for aviation. Well, as you can see, it's just 2 minutes into the battle. Of course, for now there's nothing strange. Every player is just playing normal. I still have to scout out this green player base to see what he's actually planning on, and I'm using 2 fortress or 3 fortress to go and just cause a little confusion in his base, making him spend his resources that he has already collected, so that he will spend them unnecessarily on early defense, while I keep on producing the most important thing that I really need for real warfare. He will spend his resources for early defense. No, this is a normal strategy that you can use to distract your enemies. Well, every player can do this strategy for low rank or high rank or middle rank. This strategy is very effective. Just produce some units, attack the enemy at the start of the battle. While you keep on developing your base, the enemy will keep on struggling with how to destroy those units that are attacking his base. Well, I already scouted this green player some part of his base, and I can see that he's going for vehicle factory level 3. That's to say, he's going for a very rush on vehicle production. Well, blue player here is doing well, as he's trying to secure the first big container on the side of his base. Well, I already put my assault here on hold position, so that it can capture these resources without any distraction from any enemy unit. Turns out that the yellow player here already see my fortress that is coming, so he's sending Armageddon and some of his unit to defend, so that I will not scout out his base. White has successfully collected some resources, and blue player also collected the first big resources. Well, we have a rifleman right here running and scouting out green place. Green is just playing normal S factory level 2, vehicle factory level 3. This is to show that it's going for early hero attack. Well, this is very good, very good, because when you are going for early hero attack, when you are playing aggressive, then you are producing seraphim. When you are playing defensive, you are playing with the Xeon level 2 hero. So as you can see, he's having just 2 Zeus, no other unit, and he's going for headquarter level 4. Well, to you can see it as a a wrong strategy, but this is a perfect strategy because every player that is having hero level 2 and is already going for a quarter level 4 at the 5th minute of the battle. That player is already planning for every unit, and those every unit are going to crush you if you keep on producing low tier units. Like us from saying the green player here has already produced Seraphim, and it looks like he's heading straight to the resistance green players base. While I'm trying to scout the base with assault, he's already taking his hero straight to the green players vehicle factory, and his desire or his plan is to disrupt the production of vehicles from the green player, because he already went to vehicles very early. So if we can actually destroy this vehicle factory, we slow down the production of this resistance green player. This is a very good strategy, and Seraphim is a very good pain in the ass when it comes to the early game.
Incoming missiles.
Well, the Seraphim is having good upgrade, so it survives the air anti-air that the enemy is having. So as we can see, I already have the plan to produce Thor in this battle, not just produce but to make Thor the main strategy that I am having. While blue player here is having 2 Zeus, 1 Typhoon and 1 Assault. He's probably just trying to see how far he can play or discard the red player here, because this is not a full scale attack. Well, red is actually prepared for any type of attack. It's having 2 Typhoon, 3 Purple Pain, 3 Jaguars, and actually I don't think blue will be successful in this attack. Well, he's already retreating with his hero level 2. Well, he's having 7 supply center headquarter level 4 at the 7th minute of the battle. Well, what do we have here? We are having hero factory level 2, a special vehicle factory. The hero factory is already going for level 3, that is to say it's going to produce Leviathan. Well, as I've already seen this, I've started producing anti-air defense at the front of my base, because Leviathan will always find his way to attack from the front side of the base. Alright, the red player is taking advantage of the failed attack that blue has, so he's trying to play aggressive on my ally, to the blue player. Well, my ally is using only Seraphim to stop his attack at his base. As you can see, he's having less units, just 1 Zeus, 1 Typhoon and a Seraphim. But the Seraphim is going to win because Occupant cannot really do much when Seraphim is on landing. Alright, the red player is moving his Jaguar, is advancing straight to the base. Well, the attack has already failed. Alright, at this point I was telling the green player here to take his heroes out of my base, that I can actually take care of myself, but I don't know if he can listen to me or hear me at this point. I'm already starting producing upgrading to level 3 aviation factory. Of course, in this battle I was slow. I don't really know why. Probably I was having confidence that we are going to win, it is a must, all those kind of things. Also, I was telling my ally here that let them come and attack, because I'm having a full scale defense. My defense tower Zeus will always stay indoors, and my Thor will be the attacking force. So it's best for the enemy to attack first, not me attacking the enemy first. So, alright, the green player is still having his Solaris at my base. Is having less unit to defend himself. Just Zeus. Alright, he just take his hero level 2 to his base to defend himself. He still need the Solaris to defend himself too. But it turns out that yellow and red is attacking blue player here, and blue player is playing very well. Blue player did very well to push out both yellow and red from his base, and well, it turns out that green is mounting his defense at the uphill, very close to my base. Red is already planning to scale attack on. Alright, one of the main reasons blue is able to counter two players at once is because they are both attacking one at a time. They are not coordinating their attack, that making him to easily counter them one by one. Alright, back here at my base, you can see that my Thor is about to make a very strategic move. Just allow the enemy to be at a stationary move, and you should be able to strategically pinpoint where the enemy having their heavy vehicles. Then you attack that location. Don't be scared to lose some buildings, because losing some buildings does not mean you have already lost the war. Just let them attack, and when they are in the stationary mode, you just attack them. And if the attack is successful, you will discover that all of the enemy, if not all, most of them will be disappeared from your base. Right, I'm now going for full attacking mode, destroying the enemy vehicle factory one by one. This will force the enemy to start producing or building air defense to counter my Thor. Also, the yellow player is having a full Ox right here. Probably is going for 8 Ox already to counter my Thor that are already produced. Well, it may be too late if it not act fast. And red and yellow here is actually doing great by attacking my ally. Red player will instantly move his unit to the back of the base, and yellow player will attack from the front, which is a very good strategy to demoralize our defenses. Alright, at this point I should have attacked the green player at here, but it turns out that he's moving very strategically front and back, so I may miss my move. I might miss my attack with my Thor, so I just stay in my base waiting for him to be at a stationary mode before I attack. Why I calculated that he is actually doing this, so I try moving some of my unit to attack his base, because I noticed that he's having all of his units at the middle of the map. At the same time, I continue my attack with my Thor to demoralize the enemy. You know one funny thing about Thor is that it actually causes him brain damage when you see Thor attacking, and you don't know what he's going to attack. You just know that he's moving straight to your base, and most times it usually for a building or most buildings once it attacks. So this is a very demoralizing unit, and when you use it correctly, it turns out that the enemy will be so demoralized that they may even quit the battle. So as you can see, green players fall back from the middle of the map, and he has fall back to defend his base from just my little scale attack. My blue player here is using the remaining of his unit to attack red, hoping that it may cause a lot of damage, if not completely destroy the base of red. Right, one vehicle factory is down. And I noticed that the enemy green player is already demoralized, so it's time for me to start attacking the yellow before it grows too powerful. He already knows my strategy is Thor, so I'll try using that same Thor to start attacking yellow. Well, the green player here is defenseless and is probably contemplating about his life, whether I should continue even playing this battle or he should just quit, because the Thor is having no counter here. Nothing can actually stop it. Well, my Solaris here is I was supposed to attack yellow, so I just moved straight to green to cause some distraction before moving to yellow base. Alright, let me see how many airfield he's having, because it's been a long time we scout the yellow base, and he's having 2 airfield. My Solaris successfully destroyed one, destroying the second one, and boom, green player is gone. Green player is totally gone. Alright, we are now left with 3 vs 2. If not for Thor, I will tell you the truth, we would have lost this battle, because blue is under constant pressure. Constant pressure. And green player is kind of reluctant to help him, and Thor is the only reason why we still survive, because we are using that Thor to and blue is actually telling green from the very beginning to move to his base, move to his base. For some reasons he keep on not moving to the base. And now my Thor is turning his attention from green player to yellow. Great, that's great. I don't think there's anything to stop the Thor right now, because to me the battle has already ended. There's nothing you can do to stop when a player is having at least 8 Thor or 9, 10 Thor, and you are having very little unit to counter it, air defense or anything to counter it. Is a already lost battle for you. So the main strategy here is just try to play defensive mode. Don't play full aggressive, because Thor we always pave the way for a better move. Alright, it turns out that green is out. Green is totally out, because it's not doing anything anymore. So right, that's a thumbs up. That's a thumbs up for Thor. I think Thor actually saved the battle once again, and Zoom remain immortal. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment, and tell me your thoughts. And you can actually give an idea of the kind of battle I should post next. I would like that. I will actually like that. Thank you for your love and your support. I really appreciate it. Alright, green just revealed to us that his game is lagging. That's why he's not moving or doing anything. But the thing is that nobody is actually going to believe you. That actually happened to me yesterday when I told my ally at the end of the battle that my game is lagging. Nobody will believe you, because we are seeing you building and producing, also even moving a unit to and fro. So it's going to be hard for us to believe if you are really lagging or if you are noob. It happened to me, and my 2 ally did not believe me. We lose that battle, and they say that I'm slow, I'm noob, and stuff like that. When your game is lagging, is the most painful thing that can ever happen to you as a out of war 3 player. Right, yellow and red is actually making their last stand, trying to destroy red, trying to destroy blue. But blue is the strongest. He's a very, very high morale player in this match. I don't know what giving the morale to keep on playing, and his base keep on standing even till now. Thumbs up for blue. Blue is a very good player at this very match. Alright, that's great. Turns out the battle has already ended. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.